Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our lesson today is the area of geometrical figures, on page number 92 in your booklet. Okay, so at the first we have to remember that the area of the square and the area of rhombus, area of rectangle. So area of the square is side length by itself, and we have another rule. It is half by d power 2, and d means here the diagonal. And to understand the meaning of diagonal, I will draw here a square. Okay, so this is a square and the diagonal is this line segment, and the square has two diagonals intersect at a point. This point bisect these two diagonals. I mean the two diagonals bisect each other. Okay, and the area of the rhombus, side length by height, and there is another rule. It is half by d1 by d2, and diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. The area of rectangle is length by width. Okay, so let's go to the examples. Example number 1, it says a rhombus whose perimeter is 20 centimeter and its height is 4. Find its area. Okay, so which rule that we will use? Side length by height or half by diagonal 1 by diagonal 2? Okay, so according to our given here, we have the perimeter, and from perimeter we can get the side length or the base, and we have also the height, so we will use this one. Okay, so let's go to the solution. So the rhombus whose perimeter is 20 and its height is 4, then its area. Perimeter is 20 means the sum of all side length is 20. So to get the length of one side, we will divide. Okay, so the perimeter is 20 divided 4, which is 5. So each side here, its length is 5 centimeter. And to get the area of the rhombus, we will multiply the base by height, 5 by 4, which is 20 centimeter square. Okay, so let's go to the second example. A rhombus with perimeter 24. Yes, we'll do the same. We will divide this 24 over 4 to get what? To get the side length. And its area is 30 centimeter square. Okay, so the area here is given. We want to find the height. Okay, let's go to example number 2. Okay, so this is example number 2. The perimeter is 24 centimeter. That means we can divide 24 over what? Yes, perfect. Over 4 to get, which is 6 centimeter. So 6 centimeter is the side length. Okay, so to get the height, we will use the magic triangle here. The area is the height is area divided base, so 30 divided by the side length, which is 6 centimeter. 30 divided by 6. Okay, so 30 divided 6 equals, so 30 divided 6 is 5 centimeter. Okay, 5 centimeter. Okay, let's go to the third example here. A rhombus whose diagonal lengths are 8 and 6. Find its area. So which rule that we will use? Yes, excellent, we will use this one, half by d1 by d2. Okay, example number 3. Okay, so the area of the rhombus is half by d1 by d2, which is half by 8 by 6. So it is 24. Okay, so the area is 24 centimeters square. Let's go to the example number 4. In example 4, the length of diagonal of the square is 8. Then find its area. So we will use the rule that here is half by d power 2. Okay, so let's go to example number 4. In example 4, the rule is half by d power 2, which means we will multiply half by 8 power 2, which is equal to 32 centimeters square. Okay, so let's go to example number 5. The area of the rhombus is 24 centimeters square, and the length of one of its diagonals is 4. Find the length of other diagonal. Okay, so let's go to example number 5. In example 5, we have what? We have the area, and we have one of its diagonals. So to get the other diagonal, so let's do this as unknown. Okay, so d2 is unknown. So what will we do? We will divide to get d2. We will make what? We'll make a fraction and divide what? Divide 24 up, because the area is 24 over half, which is 0.5 multiply. Okay, so multiply what? Multiply the other diagonal, which is 4. Okay, so the answer is what? Check it by calculator. The answer will be 24 over 2, which is 12 centimeter. Okay, so the answer is 12 centimeter. Okay, this is diagonal 2. Let's go to example number 6. In example 6, we have the perimeter of the rhombus is 40 centimeter, and the length of one of its diagonals is 12. Find its area. Okay, so let's do it here. We have here the rhombus. The perimeter is 40, which means we will divide it. We will divide 40 over 4 to get the side length, which is 10. So each side here is 10 centimeter. Okay, 10 centimeter, 10, 10, and 10. Okay, so and the length of one of its diagonals is 12. So let's make this diagonal is 12, and because the diagonals in the rhombus bisect each other, we will draw the other diagonal. Okay, so this part equal to this part. So if this one is 6, this one will be 6, because the whole diagonal is 12, so it will be divided into 2 parts. Okay, this part equals this one, and this part equals this one. Why? Because the diagonals in the rhombus bisect each other. Okay, so what do we have here? We have here 4 right angles, and 4 right angle triangles. Let's focus on one of them. One of these 4 right angle triangles. Let's focus with this one. Okay, so if we focus on this triangle, it is right angle triangle, and we have 2 side lengths, and we want to get the third. We want to get this one. How to get this one? To get this one, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem says that if you have a right angle triangle and you have 2 side lengths, to get the third here is not the hypotenuse, so we will subtract 10 squared minus the other side, which is 6 squared. So the answer will be 8 centimeter. Okay, so the third side here is 8 centimeter, and because these 2 parts are equal, so this one will be 8, and this one also is 8, because the diagonal bisect each other. So we have here the length of the 2 diagonals. One of them is 12 and the other is 16. So to get the area, as we know the rule, half by diagonal 1, which is 12, by diagonal 2, which is 16. Okay, so half by 12 by 16, it will be 96 centimeters square. Okay, so we will continue inshallah in the next video. Bye for now.